Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host, Crystal. Today is the unboxing of hooks and needles. This is my September box. I almost said August, but I didn't get it in August. I got it this month. Now, I am an affiliate with Hooks and Needles. This is not a sponsored video because I do pay for these to be shipped to me. And I am thinking about switching to a different subscription plan that's either monthly or every 3 months, but I haven't decided yet. But we'll get into this, see what we got. I did kind of peek a little bit because I wanted to see what I got. I know I'm like months behind what everybody else is getting, but that's okay. I just like the experience, seeing what you get, what patterns you get. Are they easy to follow instructions? Are they not? What do you get as your extra besides the everything else? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this box up. All right. So, start off on top of the booklet here. We got some more stickers. I got stickers in the last one as well. Handmade with love. They're crocheting up a heart here. I just want to make a ball with a hook. I'm that crazy craft lady and a lady sitting down and crocheting. That's kind of what I look like when I sit in my chair in the living room. Those are nice. I just don't know where I would put them, so I haven't used any of my stickers. And then we get the booklet, which comes with the 3 different patterns, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And I do like this headband here, but it's not in the book. That's not in there. She's just wearing that. So, and then we've got our yarn. Now, as a reminder, I do get 2 extra mystery yarns in my box. Not all of them come with it unless you ask for them to add it to the subscription. So this month, let's see, I got these ones. And they're kind of falling apart. It's called Cozy Drift, color 116. It's 100% acrylic. I'll show it to you this way here. 120 yards, 50 grams. They're classifying it as a medium weight yarn. They suggest 5mm knitting needles or a 5mm crochet hook. Now, to me, this does not look like a 4-weight. This is nowhere near a 4-weight yarn. This is at best a 2, almost a 1, in my opinion. I would have to get my wrapper. I do have it right here, the wraps per inch thing, to see, because this definitely is not a 4-weight. Maybe a very, very lightweight 3, but I'm verging on a 2 to 1. Now, this one was made in, doesn't say, does it? Where does it say it's made? What country is this made in? Does not state.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so when I was uploading my video that I did before this one, and when CapCut is done uploading it, putting it all together, it starts playing it out of nowhere. So I'll just have to cut that out. Okay, as I was saying, and if I don't get it cut out, I do apologize. I don't see where this yarn was made. Usually it says it's made in Italy or India or Portugal, but there's nothing on this one to say where it's made from, which makes me wonder. It does look like it's chain spun. Yeah, it's chain spun. If it's not chain spun, let me know what this is considered. Twisted? It's a very weird twist if it is. but I consider that a 2 to 1 weight. But if I do actually do the wraps per inch, I'll let you know what weight this actually is. So these were the two. I got two of the same color. I've been kind of collecting these and seeing once I get enough stuff collected what I'm gonna make with it. But I think I know what I might make with these. I don't think I'm gonna have a whole lot to do with it though, because there's only 120 yards each, so that's 240 yards to work with, and it being such a lightweight yarn, there's not much that I can make with it. So we'll see. All right, and then this is the yarn that came with the box. It's called Cushy Soft. It's 50% cotton and 50% soybean fiber. What the heck does that mean? I'm going to ask Google. What does that mean? What is soybean fiber? I'm almost wondering if it's like soybean fiber. Okay. So it's a versatile plant-based material with two primary types. Soy protein fiber used in fabrics and textiles is like a soft silk-like feel. It is very silky. Um Interesting. So it's basically a renewable and biodegradable material that can produce without waste, making it an eco-friendly textile alternative. I mean, it is very, very soft. Very soft. And this one does say it's made in Italy. Made in Italy. And it suggests a 3 to 4 for knitting needles and a 4 for a crochet hook. This looks like it's going to be kind of splitty. I can already tell that. Because it's like threads just kind of put together. So we got a yellow, a purple, a dark purple. They are two different color purples. This one's lighter than this one. And then an off-white. So we've got 4 different colors this time, which is nice. Now, I did not state how many yards were in here. We got 147 yards or 50 grams. And of course, this is going to be something that's lay flat to dry. Might be hand washable or machine washable, but let's see. Get this here. It is machine washable and lay flat, low iron if needed. So there's the, there we go. There's the washing instructions on that. And then I got some labels, care labels that you can put your information on. Hey, handmade by, how to wash it, how to dry it. I think that there's another line underneath here that you could put the contents of the item in on it. So if they need that information, so if somebody's allergic to something or has allergies to certain fibers, okay, focus, there we go, they can you can use that to add that information. And then last but not least, the little goodie bag, the little satchel. I don't know really how much of a goodie bag it is, but we'll see. All right, so we got a tape measurer. Woohoo! I've always wanted one of these. So on one side, it's got a little llama with a bouquet of a hairpiece with yarn and flowers. And on the other side, it says yarn rules, and you can do. Let's see, is this inches or centimeters? Centimeters on one side. I have that upside down. Be honest. Go. So centimeters on this side. Centimeters, and then inches on the other side. And then to close it, you just push in the center and it pulls it back. It's cute. It's little. It will fit if I need to use it for on the go type of thing. And then the other little thing that's in here, which is kind of cute. I understand that they had to put a knitting needle in there, but not everybody's. Actually, I think they're both knitting. And that kind of looks like a crochet hook. So it's a little kitty cat in a basket of yarn, and I'm covering up the needle. The other side's got the hook. All right. So that's everything that came in this box. And again, I'm thinking about stopping this box and trying out other boxes. This one is kind of getting expensive. And even if I didn't get the extra balls of yarn, these two extra mystery ones, these are $20 for these two. I think it's $20. $20 for these two. Sometimes I get a third, but mostly it's two. I don't know what people do with just two balls, two hanks, two donuts, two whatever you want to call them. Unless you use a very simple stitch, you're not going to get very far, especially when it's thin yarn like this. And let me know in the comments if you've gotten this far in it. Let me know what you think about the weight of that yarn. Do you think it's closer to between a 2 and a 1? Because that is definitely not a 4. You know what? We're gonna do the yarn test. This video might be longer than it was supposed to be, but I want to test this because this is just crazy. Yeah, I did not see anywhere on here. There's nothing on here's the whole label, and it does not state where this was made. I have a feeling that it's probably from Portugal, but I could be wrong. All right, let's go ahead and test this out because, like I said, this is definitely not a 4-weight yarn. Definitely not. It's very pretty and very soft, but this is not a 4-weight. And a 4-weight wouldn't recommend well, it does say 5mm, but it's going to be very drapey if you do. Where is the end of this? I just had it in my hand. Pardon me while I find the end of the yarn here so I can wrap it and find out. It's a very, like I said, it's a very pretty color. It's a nice pink color. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start back here. Okay. While I'm wrapping this, I'll talk about the whole subscription thing. So, like I said, I've had to cut back on how often I get it. And I understand, some people have tried it once, don't like it, and that's fine, you know. But for the price per month for me, it's in my opinion, it's almost not worth it for me anymore. I mean, it's great. It's great yarn, but I was hoping to have, I don't know, I guess you could say more variety in the patterns. Now this one this box that I just got, there is one in there that I'm probably going to choose. Okay, so I've got it wrapped. And now I'm going to count how many wraps are on this. How many times did I get it to go around the board? And then we'll find out how many, what weight of yarn it is. $14 wraps. I counted 14. 14, 14, 14. I'm going to say this is a fine weight. 14. Because that's a lot. Even if I counted 13. Yeah, this is considered a DK, a 3. I might have been able to get even more in there, but DK is 12 to 14, and I counted 14. But that first wrap really wasn't a full wrap, so even at 13, that's still what they consider to be a DK weight. So why the yarn company that they got it from says it's a 4, I don't know. And I know some countries will do weight a little different than the US, so that might be a possibility, but to still say a 5mm crochet hook might be too big for this yarn. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get back to this, the rest of this here. Okay, so as I said, there's 3 different patterns for this book, and they start with beginner, intermediate, and then advanced. The beginner project is a wall hanging flower, which is really cute. If you just want something basic. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm so backwards. There we go. That's a tiny. You do get written instructions, pictures. I've heard that they have videos, but I've never found videos. Where they're located. So here's the picture step by step. So if you're confused about a step, you can reference the picture and see what they did. Because some people learn by watching. Some people can do it by reading. Some people do it by graphs. So, all right. And then the next one, well, let's see. Come on. The next one is the intermediate, the Bright Blooms bandana. And I'll show that to you here. So it uses all 4 colors in the pattern. There we go. I had it too close. Sorry about that. Okay. And then the last one, which I do believe is the one I'm going to do. I'm hoping, hoping. There we go. Is the Dreamy Baby Blanket, which is for advanced. Now, again, I don't know how it's going to get that big because that looks like it's folded in half with that few of balls of yarn. Now, I know that they separate it. It doesn't look like it uses the yellow at all, so it uses the purple. Well, I guess the yellow would be that orange color, this one here. Because that's not in this box. It's probably an option that could have been. Let's see. Because it tells you to use the purple, the white, and the yellow. So that looks orange to me. That does not look yellow. But again, it could be depending on what color the yarn they sent. Depends on what they actually have in there. So see, they do okay, purple, white, yellow. Okay. Huh. They have the 3 of the 4 listed. Oh, here it is. The other it's on the other side of the thing. I'm blind. All right, and then this also has the picture. Excuse me, pictures as well. Here's a couple here showing you how to do the points on it because it's a star blanket. That's what it is. Just maybe a little bit different on how it's made because the center kind of looks like a web and then it goes out into the star shape. Let's see, do they have any 5 tips for eco crocheting? And here's a picture of it on a baby. My niece is going to be having her second child soon. Hopefully everything goes okay because she had a scare today with her last ultrasound. So my mom's going to keep me in the loop. How to make pom-poms. No recipe this month. Well, it doesn't come with everyone. Excuse me. So that's it for this box. This is my September box. I'm not even going to put down like box 1, box 2 anymore. Like I said, I'm thinking about taking a break from this for a while and trying out some other subscriptions for crochet. If there's any crochet subscriptions, no amigurumi, no knitting, just crochet, they can be for Afghans, something like this, let me know in the comment section and I'll look into it to see if it's something that I can do for you, to let you guys know my opinion about it before you go and try and purchase it and then don't like it. So, all right. Well, if you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please go ahead and hit that bell, go ahead and subscribe and then hit the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay crafty, and stay cool if where you live is still really hot. Until the next time, bye-bye.